Yo, what's up, Leo? Welcome to your monthly forecast for the month of September 2017. Leo, I'm posting daily astrology on my Facebook page. Check it out. Head there. Read the forecast for your sign. Read the forecast for any other signs you're interested in learning about. I post one forecast every day for all 12 signs. It's a great way for you to stay up to date with what's happening with your sign on a day-to-day basis. And to locate my page, all you have to do is type Gregory Furlan in your Facebook search bar. My page will come right up. Make sure to give me a like when you're there. Now we're going to jump into your forecast for the month of September 2017. The sun is going to be in an area for you, Leo, that has very much to do with your money situation. So throughout the month of September 2017, you're going to be very bottom line oriented. You're not wasting your time, Leo. Your mind is going to be on your money. And if something doesn't bring you a tangible or monetary result, you may not be interested. Now, on September 22nd, the sun is going to shift into an area that has more to do with your communication. So there's going to be a lot more communication in your life following September 22nd. And that means more writing, texting, speaking, emails, more exchange of information. So you're going to pick up the pace with all the things that I just mentioned. But those are the main themes for you for September 2017. Now I'm going to talk about some more specific major astrological events that are set to occur this month and what they mean for you. Right off the bat on September 2nd, Mars is powering up your sign. So Mars is in Leo. That's your sign. It's making a positive angle to Uranus, which is retrograding. Now, this suggests something that has to do with you and interacting with someone in a faraway place, potentially. I mean, obviously, that doesn't really match the situation of every Leo, but for some of you, yeah, I mean, there could be what's coming up that's unexpected now, Leo, that has to do with a faraway place in your life, potentially. Or for others of you, maybe this has to do with someone who's from a cultural background that's different from yours, possibly, or potentially has to do with spirituality. I mean, where Uranus is retrograding, this is your area of spirituality, and the fact that it's retrograding, R for retrograde, R for release, it's where the planet looks like it's going backwards. It's not really going backwards, but it looks like it is. Well, what does that mean astrologically? Well, potentially some of you might be releasing outdated mindsets that you have regarding spirituality, any preconceived notions that you've had about spirituality in your life, Leo. Potentially those are on their way out, and that's going to leave room for new concepts to come in. On September 5th, Mercury finally begins to move forward, and it's beginning to move forward in your sign. So it actually retrograded so much throughout the month of August that it moved out of Virgo, which is the sign which is right after yours. It retrograded so much that it went back into your sign. So throughout the month of August, maybe this was more about, while Mercury was retrograding, it potentially something about your money that was put on hold, potentially about a money-earning endeavor that you were reviewing. Once again, R for retrograde, R for review, potentially. So you might have been thinking about, how am I going to proceed with a money-earning endeavor, potentially for some of you. Others of you, potentially, it has to do with the area where you earn your money, but then it retrograded so much now it's moving back into your sign. And here we are on September 5th, and the retrograde cycle's over, thankfully. All the disruptions of communication should pass now, or at least I would wait maybe a week or two, let the shadow period move on its way. Sometimes, the shadow period is basically the first couple weeks before and after the retrograde cycle, where you still start to feel some effects from the retrograde, but the effects of the retrograde are going to begin to wane now. So you should have a lot more clear of thinking moving forward when it comes to how you want to proceed with a money earning endeavor. And while it's in your sign, this is going to make you're going to be able to communicate about yourself more eloquently. On September 6th, there's a full moon, and this full moon has to do with a shared resource situation. So full moons bring things to fruition. So potentially some of you, Leo, who are single, now all of a sudden someone's coming into your life. I'm not saying for all of you, but some of you, potentially someone's coming into your life who knows, maybe you're eventually going to share your resources with this person, or if not, maybe this person's just going to be part of your sex life. Some of you are partnering up for business with this person. So it's going to resonate differently for all Leos. Now, if you're a Leo that's happily coupled up, this sounds like potentially this is the next step. I mean, some of you Leos, once again, I'm not saying all of you, but some of you Leos following the full moon on September 6th, some of you are looking to get engaged. Some of you are looking to get married, and if your shared resource situation isn't that great, then Potentially there's going to be a split, and I hate to say that. I hate to talk negatively, but it is what it is sometimes, Leo. I mean, potentially someone is in your life, they're not really the best for you, and the universe knows it. So it serves up the full moon, and sometimes it results in a split, which ultimately means someone better is going to be coming down the pike for you. On September 9th, Venus in your sign, making you gorgeous, is aspecting Pluto. And this has to do with you having a love attraction for someone who's attached to a work endeavor. So think about your work life. What work prospects do you have in your life? In the area where your job is and your occupation, where is there someone who's a love interest potentially? And if you're saying to yourself, well, I don't love anybody at work, or I don't love anybody who's attached to a work opportunity, or I don't have an attraction or romantic interest in anybody who's attached to a work opportunity, then potentially this is just you applying creativity in your work life or in your job. And potentially you could be making adjustments with it, because this aspect actually suggests some sort of adjustment or some sort of change of direction. And this also has to do with your health too. So potentially some of you on right around September 9th, you might be making adjustments to your diet potentially, or others of you might be changing direction regarding a fitness routine. It's going to resonate differently for all of you. On September 15th, Venus once again in your sign, making a positive angle now to Jupiter, which is in Libra. And Libra is your third house. The third house has to do with all the communication in your life, and Jupiter is a very big planet. So Leo, not all of you, but some of you might have something really big that you want to communicate. Is there a significant message that you're looking to communicate, Leo? Potentially for some of you, this has to do with love, because you have Venus in your sign. So look out for something big to be communicated, whether you're receiving it or sending it out. Look out for that on September 15th. On September 20th, there's a new moon, and this one has to do with earning opportunities. So the new moon is going to hit on September 20th, and the 6 months that follow the new moon, potentially a new earning opportunity for you, Leo, could be coming down the pike in the 6 months that follow September 20th. And this also has to do with money and material possessions and tangibles. Now, if you enjoy your current, whatever you do to earn your money now, whatever way you do to generate your money now, if you like doing what you do, then potentially there's still going to be new developments within what you're doing to generate income in your life. Others of you are going to see a whole new opportunity come down the pike in the 6 months that follow September 20th that has to do with how you earn your money, Leo. So look out for that one. On September 25th, Mercury is aspecting Saturn, and this is a true love situation that's attached to an earning opportunity of some sort. So it's interesting because Saturn is the planet of long term, Saturn is the planet of permanence, and Saturn is a planet of restructure. So some of you might be restructuring your love life. Potentially this might have something to do with an attraction you have for somebody who's associated with a money earning opportunity in your life, potentially for a few of you. And whoever this is, if this is a situation that's resonating with you, Leo, then it sounds like whoever this is has long-term potential to be in your life. And this is a restructure of your love life. So whatever happened before in your love life, just forget about it, because Saturn is permanently restructuring what's happening in your love life to make it much more positive for your future. On September 28th, Pluto finally begins to move forward again. It's been retrograding since April 20th, so it's quite some time. And Pluto is in your area that has to do with your work situation. It also has to do with your health and your daily life. So if you've experienced, since April 20th, if you've experienced anything that you were stuck on or anything delayed in your work, potentially, once again, when Pluto was retrograding, once again, R for retrograde, R for review. Since Pluto was retrograding since the 20th of April, then potentially during that time, a lot of you were trying to figure out how you want to proceed in your work life. What's the next step you're going to take in your work life? Others of you potentially releasing something. R for retrograde, R for release. So potentially, Pluto is there to release an outdated work situation. This also has to do with your health. So same thing with your health or your fitness. I mean, maybe while Pluto is retrograding since April 20th, maybe some of you were trying to figure out, maybe some of you were trying to figure out, you know, how do you want to proceed with your health? How do you want to proceed with your fitness plan? How do you want to proceed with your diet? Potentially that was under review. But now Pluto is going to move forward again on September 28th. So this implies that you are going to know which way to go when it comes to your work. You are going to know which way when it comes to how you want to approach your fitness life, how you want to approach your health. What do you want to do in your workout? How do you want to arrange this? This area also has to do with your daily life. How do you want to arrange your daily process from here on out? But I think that's all I have for you this month, Leo. Thank you for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe, share, and like. I'm on Instagram, Gregory Furlan Official. I'm on Facebook, Gregory Furlan. Thank you for watching. Have a great month, and I'll see you next time.